Sripada Srivallabhacharitamrutam, Chapter 44. Description of Golden Pithikapura. Sri Bhaskara Pandit requested us to stay that night also in their house and listen to the divine history of Sri Sripada. Next day, after finishing our ablutions and other daily rites, we went to the temple of Sri Tripurantakeshwara. In that temple, Sri Bhaskara Pandit explained vividly about Sri Sripada, the birthplace of Sri Sripada. My dear ones, Sri Sripada is verily the personification of Shiva. After disappearing in Pithikapuram, he reached Kashi town. He took bath in the river Ganga. With his advent in Sri Pithikapuram, he gave trust for the earthly nature to proceed forward. Therefore, the earth in his birthplace in Pithikapuram received live consciousness. So, his divine padukas will be established in the Mahasamsthan, which is to be founded there in future after some centuries. There, the earth becomes alive and gradually enliven the entire earth. People in those places receiving awakening will be attracted to Pithikapuram on account of the divine power of attraction. So, we must understand that the yagna of the Prithvi Tattva performed by him started from Pithikapuram. All those places where he moved or he will move will be awakened without our knowledge. Those who step in those places will be definitely attracted by that divine power. Not only that, every person has the element of earth in him. This will have the attributes of Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa and Gandha, that is, sound, touch, form, taste and smell. So, when we think in terms of yoga, those people in whose bodies earthly element is aroused from his divine compassion will surely be drawn towards Pithikapuram. Then I questioned, Swami, can people in this world in whom the Prithvi Tattva in their bodies is awakened be able to come physically to Pithikapuram? The greatness of Golden Pithikapuram. He smiled and said, Your question is reasonable. There is a Golden Pithikapuram as there is a physical Pithikapuram. Golden Pithikapuram spreads as far as the physical Pithikapuram extends. Golden Pithikapuram is purely constructed with consciousness. When that matter related to that consciousness is grown in the seeker, he becomes a resident of the Golden Pithikapuram. Several thousands of great mansions built with consciousness abound in Golden Pithikapuram. Yogis and great persons live in that Golden Pithikapuram and enjoy ineffable bliss. However, it is not visible to the physical eyes. Golden Pithikapuram is visible only to yogic eyes and eyes of wisdom. Distinguishing landmarks of Kashi, pilgrimage of Panchakosha. In the same manner, there is a Golden Kashi. Golden Kashi, built with material of consciousness, extends up to the extent to which physical Kashi town spreads. It was said, Kashi Yatram Gamishyama Tatriyava Nivasa Mayaham Eti Bhruvana Satatam Kashi Vasa Phalam Labhet. To the person who always says that he was going to Kashi and lives there, the fruits of residing in Kashi are obtained. One should constantly retain Kashi Vishweshwara in mind for his consciousness to dwell in the Golden Kashi and to derive his grace. What is there here not to be understood? There is Pithikapuram composed of elements which is connected to your Annamaya Kosha, that is, sheath of food. In the same way, Kashi composed of 5 elements exists. Pranamaya Pithikapuram related to Pranamaya Kosha, that is, sheath of life force, exists. In the same way, Pranamaya Kashi exists. Manomaya Pithikapuram related to Manomaya Kosha, that is, sheath of mind, is there. Same is the case with Manomaya Kashi. Vijnanamaya Pithikapuram connected to Vijnanamaya Kosha, that is, sheath of wisdom, exists. Vijnanamaya Kashi is there. Anandamaya Pithikapuram related to Anandamaya Kosha, that is sheath of bliss, exists. Similarly, Anandamaya Kashi exists. I call this Anandamaya Pithikapuram as Golden Pithikapuram. I call this Anandamaya Kashi as Golden Kashi. Then I said, Swami, I am an ignorant one. Kindly explain this matter. Some say that Panchakosha Yatra in Kashi gives great result. What is it? Bhaskara Pandit said like this, My child, Panchakosha Yatra is merely a physical pilgrimage. In reality, a consciousness should travel through the 5 Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya, Vijnanamaya and Anandamaya koshas. This is the profound esoteric divine secret in this. By the grace of Sri Sri Pada, the spiritual seekers gain the strength to make Panchakosha Yatra. Therefore, he conducts the 5 great yagnas relating to the 5 elements with his yogic power. As a symbol of these 5 great yagnas, he holds darbar in Panchadeva Pahad near Kurungadda. Divine secrets can be understood only by strict spiritual seekers and those with yogic sight. They will not at all be understood by ordinary men. Sri Sri Pada took bath in Ganga. Then Mother Ganga appeared before him and requested him to take bath in Ganga river every day. Sri Sri Pada gave boon to Mother Ganga that he would bathe in Ganga daily. The consciousness of Mother Ganga will be in 5 koshas, that is, Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya, Vijnanamaya and Anandamaya koshas. Then I said, Noble one, Mother Ganga is watery form. How can she have 5 sheets? I do not understand. Bhaskara Pandit said like this smilingly, Child, deities are personification of mantras. They do not have physical shapes. Mantras are the power forms of Shabda Brahma. Mother Ganga means a deity in the form of power and consciousness. She is the patron deity of the physical form of Ganga river in a state of close identity. It means it is a goddess in the form of consciousness. In the same way, when it is mentioned as Surya Bhagwan, it means the divine form in the state of consciousness in close identity with an orb called Surya in the firmament. You must note that this nicety of Dharma and the profound divine secret. There is watery nature in humans. To purify that watery nature, he proposed to perform Jala Yagna. So he wanted to bathe in Ganga daily in Kashi. By this yogic exercise, all rivers in physical state are sanctified. All sacred rivers will be rid of their impurities and get sanctified. All great rivers like Ganga become polluted because of sinful humans taking bath in them. When great persons, holy persons and Chaitanya Swarupas bathe in those rivers again become sanctified. The inner meaning of the Jala Yagna performed by him is to purify the watery nature flowing in the form of fluid in the bodies of living organisms. Divine Emperor Sripada Shivallabha, by the mere movement of hand, creates, protects and destroys crores and crores of universes. He is the real Lord Datta, an embodiment of the Trinity. In compliance with the promise given to sage Bharadwaja in Treta Yuga, he incarnated in the lineage of Bharadwaj in the playful guise of a human being in the holy place Pithikapuram, where Savitrikataka Chayanam was performed. The aim of his incarnation was to bless Mahasiddhas and Mahayogis and uplift Dharma through them. He promised to be born in the name of Nrisimha Saraswati, turned out to be true in respect of every letter of the promise. Those who doubt that divine promise, those who ridicule the incarnation of Sripada, will take birth as ghosts. He told many a time that those ghosts possess weak and unfortunate people and that he will grant relief to those ghosts in Gandharvanagar in the form of Nrisimha Saraswati. Those who doubt his divine sayings go to hells like Raurava. The book Sripada Shivallabha Charitamrutam, written by you, is a book where every letter of it is true. This will be translated into many languages. This great sacred biography confers abundant auspicious results in whatever language it is devotedly read. That great Lord averred that he would elect worthy people to translate Charitamrita, and during the time of translation also his special compassionate looks will be on the translator. The Lord added that even when this book is kept in the room of worship and worshipped there, his mercy is obtained. And in Kali Yuga, by the Parayana of this book, it is possible to gain all auspicious developments. Therefore, it is only a lame excuse that you are writing this book. His auspicious lotus feet are making you write this book. Then I said, O noble-minded one, what you said is quite appropriate. I am not a scholar. Moreover, I am not having any knowledge about Vedas and Vedantic subjects. It is a matter of great surprise and happiness to me that this great stupendous task is carried out by this ignorant one. For that, Bhaskara Pandit remarked, the policy of Lord Datta is only that it is a regular sportive diversion for him to cure diseases with prohibited materials and to conduct extraordinary works through totally ignorant people. It is a divine pastime. That is his nature. It is a proof of his divine power. Once an ascetic came to Kukateshwara temple. Sri Sripada was a small child at that time. Sri Narsimha Varma, Sri Venkatappaya Shreshti took Sri Sripada in a horse carriage to Kukateshwara temple. That sannyasi was in a state of meditation in Kukateshwara temple. Sri Sripada suddenly questioned Sri Shreshti, Tata, why is this fisherman allowed to come here? Sri Narsimha Varma said in a low voice, Kanaya, it should not be said like that. He is a sannyasi, and if angered, he can curse. Sripada retorted, will a fisherman also get angry? Is a person who emits stench of fish and who eats fish to be called a sannyasi instead of a fisherman? Sri Sripada had a tendency to incite people. In the meantime, that sannyasi opened his eyes. He observed that a foul odor of fish was coming from his body. He was a real sannyasi. He was thinking about the incarnation as fish of the Lord. He was thinking whether any yogic meaning was there for it. Then Sri Sripada remarked, Swami, there are tiny fish in your kamandalu. See how happily they are moving inside in different directions. Special grace to sannyasi. All this was very confusing to the sannyasi. Sri Sripada looked intently at the eyes of the sannyasi. Then the sannyasi became introvert. Then he had yogic insight and found that there were small cells in blood vessels and in different humors of the body, and they looked exactly like fish. He understood that these tiny cells in the body engendered different kinds of experiences. He realized that only these tiny cells in the shape of fish cause the smell to the nose. In the same way, very small cells which trace taste are in the shape of fish. He wondered, oh, is this the action of the incarnation of fish? He learnt that if one gets the knowledge about very tiny cells which follow the scent of smells of Mooladhara, he will get the power to control all odors in the world. He became extrovert and smiled. Sri Sripada also smiled. That sannyasi fell on the auspicious feet of Sri Sripada. Sri Sripada blessed. Then pleasant fragrance was spreading from the body of the sannyasi. Sannyasi understood that this was the yogic procedure employed by sage Parasara to change the Matsya Gandhi as Yojana Gandhi. Sweet smells waft from the bodies of Pativratas. That is why they are called Suvasinis. Sri Sripada silently taught that sannyasi that when all experiences in the body change and are filled with fragrance, physical changes also occur, spreading fragrant smells. He is a divine reveler. Then Sri Sripada said like this: You know about the incarnation of fish? The incarnation of tortoise is a foundation for the divine nature and demonic nature. Devas and Danavas placed the Mandara mountain on the back of the tortoise, which hides its head in the outer shell. You will become a great yogi if you become an introvert. On the other hand, if you turn as an extrovert, you will amass all bad qualities and become a demon. When you change as an extrovert, someone will pierce your head. You will die. If you want to remain as an immortal, you must withdraw yourself. Practice yoga. You must be released from the bonds of karma.